Today we're going for an unedited video. Right, from now we are. Today we're going for an unedited video and doing some quick pixel art using spray paint and a pre-cut out square. We'll do some pixel art of Super Mario Brothers, one of my favourite games from my youth. It was probably the first computer game I ever played. I remember getting the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, for Christmas when I was, I was like 6 years old or something, maybe even younger. And Mario was the first game. Anyway, I'm not going to edit this, I'm not going to do anything to this video, I'm just going to start going and let's just see what happens. Okay, so straight off the bat, I lied. I'm going to do something to this video because, as you just heard then, the automatic zoom that I stupidly left on my camera sounds annoying, so you're not getting any audio on this video other than me talking over it. Right, so here I am. I'm shaking up the red spray paint and I'm spraying into a square that I've cut out of cardboard. So I didn't do any sort of measuring, I didn't do any sort of planning for this. I just cut a little bit of a square out of a shard of cardboard. Very, very scruffy. I can't guarantee that that's a square either. I didn't measure out the sides. I just kind of hacked at it with a pair of scissors to cut roughly a square shape out of it. And as you can see from the first line that I've just done there, that square on the right is higher than any of the other squares, and it shows that the squares have gone up in an upward trajectory, and already it's going to look cockeyed. But look at me, I'm plucky. I'm the little engine that could, and I'm carrying on. I probably could have done a better camera angle for this video because my stupid back and my builder's bum and my stupid hair is just blocking the whole thing when I'm spraying. So whenever I bend down to look at my phone, which has got the reference images of Mario, that's when you can see the progress I'm making. Look how not straight that is. Okay, so I'm going to use the excuse here that is actually the peak of Mario's cap, and Mario's just kind of wearing his peak a bit differently today. That's why it goes up at the side so much. So yeah, there's no spirit level, no straight edges, no rulers. I don't even know if I've got my eyes open at this point. Oh, I'm coming to the camera to say something. I don't have any brown, so Mario's getting purple hair. Okay, very nice. Yeah, I don't have brown spray paint. I didn't plan to do this. I just decided one day that I wanted to fill in that space because, to be honest, I wanted to get this wall covered so that I could cover it up with black and start again. And I thought I just needed to do something in this little space. So I didn't have the colours that I needed because Mario has brown hair and a black mustache, which yeah, I think that's what he has. So I had purple because of a future project that I want to do, but I didn't have brown because I don't have any reason to have brown spray paint. I just kind of bought a lot of cool colours that I wanted to use, and brown wasn't one of them. So to be honest, the purple looks all right as Mario's hair. So here I'm doing the hair. I'm doing the hair around the ear, and I'm rushing it. I'm going quite quickly. In fact, that L shape is probably the crispest bit of the whole thing I've done so far. There's gaps in between every single square. Here I am again. I realise I probably could have just made his brown hair black, but where's the fun in that? Yeah, whatever, mate. So yeah, there's gaps between every single bit apart from the purple bit I've just done. So I guess that's Mario's eye, is it? I think what I'm doing here is I'm doing each square and then the next square in relation to it, rather than working off any sort of big reference. I'm just kind of taking a colour, so red or black or purple, and just kind of doing everything in the vicinity of where I am at any given time with the spray paint, and then just kind of going, oh, diagonally up and left there's another red, or diagonally up and left there's another black, or underneath this is another black, and just hoping that the whole thing will come together when I step away from it. So I guess you need that's classy, yeah. So you've got layers and layers and layers of paint on your stencil, which obviously isn't ideal because you're going to get layers and layers of paint on your Mario. So what are you going to do? I'm just going to dab it onto the wall. So there's like scraps of paint on the wall. Yeah, that's a brilliant thing to do, Rick. Nice one. Anyway, I think I'm spending some time here cleaning my phone because paint got on it or something. I don't know. Look, I've started with the white, and I think the white kind of pulls it together because that's Mario's skin color. We can't see what I'm doing here because, again, my stupid head and my stupid hair and what is apparently a grey streak, which I didn't know I had. If you can just see that to the back right of my hair, is everything. All of that is blocking the visuals of this video. I really should have thought about the placement of this camera, shouldn't I? But like I said at the beginning of the video, I won't be editing it. I won't be adding anything to it. And for the most part, that's true. For the visuals, that's true. I'm not adding anything to the visuals. I'm just kind of giving you this commentary over it because I'm not editing the commentary. I might kind of, the bits where I turn around and talk to camera, I catch myself off guard as I'm speaking here doing this commentary. I will kind of edit that so that I don't kind of trip over myself or speak over myself. But I promised you unedited, and you're going to get unedited commentary, I guess. I don't know. You're also seeing how many times I say and stutter and misspeak, because when I'm doing my videos, you may notice the jutting about the cuts to a different part of the sentence. It's because I'm cutting out lots of ums. I say every other word. I've actually got to the point where I know when I'm editing a video and I'm looking at the sound waves on the editing software that I use, I know what an looks like. I could probably cut out all my ums just by not even listening to the commentary back. I could just look at the sound waves on the editing software. Anyway, so I'm going to try and be a bit more positive because I'm just shitting on myself here. I guess I'm doing Mario's hand here. Mario is going to be jumping, as he likes to do, to collect coins. Here I come again. Oh, and I've decided to move. I've got probably a third of the way through. You probably can't see what I'm doing. Nice one. I've probably got a third of the way through before I realise that no one can actually see what I'm doing. So it's probably best that I've moved the camera. I don't remember doing any of that because I did this about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago maybe, and I'm just doing the commentary over it because I was watching this video back, and it's a nice idea to have an unedited video, but ultimately it's pretty boring that you get the what's and all. You get me looking down at this reference image like that. You get me contemplating and thinking. So yeah, you're getting this entertaining commentary track as well. Yeah, it was getting really drippy. I mean, you see all the different colours on that piece of cardboard already. The white, the red, the purple, the black. It soaks into the cardboard, and then once it's soaked into the cardboard, other colours on top just kind of drip off it. I'm having to battle with it, and every few squares I'm having to dry it off on the wall over there. Look at the mess that I'm making on that wall. I mean, it's kind of okay. I mean, it's kind of okay to have that much of a mess. You know, I've got that bit of a mess on the wall. Just look at this shot here. You see the boarding of my door, the door frame, that's got paint all over it. You see the light switch, the paint I have not painted right up until the light switch. There's a bin in shot, and yeah, so you can't expect what I'm doing here to be very clean or crisp. I'm just doing a very, very rough, dirty, messy job of things. Look at all the paint that's dripped all over. Look just under Mario's elbow there. Anyway, did I say I was going to be more positive? Right, I'm going to be more positive. So, Super Mario Brothers. I said at the beginning of the video that it was my first computer game I ever played. I mean, maybe I played some games in arcades when I was like 5 or 6 or younger or whatever. Maybe that Pong game. I'm sure I played that at some point. But my first console game that I ever remember playing was Super Mario Brothers for the NES, and I loved it and I also hated it because I remember me, my mum, and my dad, and probably my little brother, who would have been far too young to play computer games at that point, were sat in our old front room and we were all crowded round this Nintendo Entertainment System. And I remember playing the first level of Mario. I distinctly remember it lasting for ages. I was so bad at the game. I just thought that the whole game was this one level. Now, for anyone that's played Super Mario Brothers, and I mean the original Super Mario Brothers, that first level is so easy. If you have basic motor skills, if you have basic hand-eye coordination with a controller, you can finish that level in probably 30 seconds. You know, you see these speedrunners and they break world records of how quickly they can finish the whole 8 world game of Mario, of Super Mario Brothers. I could probably, or anyone could probably do the same kind of time that they do that first level in. But when I was a little kid and I was playing that for the first time, I think we were on it for hours, maybe even different sessions. Maybe we'd play it and then we couldn't beat it, and then we'd come back to it in another day. I don't know. It just felt like we were trying to beat that level, that first level of Super Mario Brothers, for so long. And I remember when we finally beat it, it goes to the World One Level 2, where it's the below ground level, and everything's dark and gloomy and blue, as opposed to, you know, sunshine and on the outside, because you've gone down one of the pipes, haven't you? And there's that theme music, the you know that one. I don't need to do the whole thing. And I just remember being petrified of this underground dingy level. I don't know what was so scary about it. It was because it was dark. I think the Goombas looked a bit more sinister, and I just remember throwing the controller to my dad and saying, "You do it, you do it," because I was just so scared of it. Anyway, I don't do that often these days. So, you know, usually I'm not very scared of computer games. In fact, I don't really play computer games anymore. I've not really played anything other than FIFA in, I would say, years. A lot of my friends like playing Call of Duty. I've played it once or twice. I'm not very good at it, and I think it's like golf. You know, you enjoy it when you're good at it, and I'm not prepared to put the time in to get good at it. So therefore, I don't deserve to enjoy it. I think, you know, playing something like Call of Duty, I just die straight away, and I've not enjoyed it. So then I just give up. Um, but that's not to say I'm good at FIFA. But you can be bad at FIFA and enjoy playing FIFA. I do own an Xbox, not one of the new ones, but I haven't played it. Certainly haven't played it since my son was born. Um, so yeah, I mean, this isn't some sort of homage to computer games because I'm not that much of a computer game guy. I guess I was when I was 6 years old, probably up until 12, 13, something like that. And then it just became just FIFA. So what other computer games do I remember really, really being into? I think I remember playing a lot on the NES, having lots of different games there, lots of sports games, lots of platform games. I remember loving DuckTales. DuckTales and Top Gun were probably my two favourite NES games after Super Mario Brothers. I remember putting a good few hours into them. And then along came the SNES. Obviously, there were more Mario games with that. With the SNES came Super Mario Kart, and that's just a classic. But I think my main game on the Super Nintendo that I remember is Street Fighter. I beat anyone with guile, you know, come fight me, whatever. And yeah, then the Super Nintendo came, and the Super Nintendo, I just remember playing lots of WWF games. I remember um, No Mercy on the Super Nintendo, not the Super Nintendo, on the N64. The first game was it WrestleMania 2000. See, now I'm getting to the age where I'm about 13, and there's probably not that much computer game playing time left in me. But it all started in the early 90s with Super Mario Brothers for me. Um, yeah, I really, really putting myself in the mood for playing computer games now. I think I'm going to go and see what's out there. Or maybe not. I'm just saying that I won't do. Um, but maybe I'll go and have a game of FIFA. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I've got my head down. Do you know what? I've just said something to the camera, but I'm not gonna go back and put the original audio in because I know what I've just said there. I've just said I've got some purple on my phone because I actually did. I actually got some purple paint on my phone because I'm an idiot and I've not taken any sort of care or precaution or any sort of anything, any sort of preparation or even thinking about what I'm doing here. So I completely deserve to get paint on my phone. It came off, by the way. It came off pretty easily, but yeah, here I am. And this is the bit. Look at that. That toe has been decapitated from my. You better spray that toe and join that toe up with yes. Good lad. Well done. Right, here's the bit where I think I'm finished. And it's a bit drippier than everything else. I think it's because I'm not shaking it very well. It's the first time I've used this one. Anyway. I think I'm finished here. I'm a stupid idiot. Look, the hand isn't done. I'm telling you now, his right hand. Is that my favourite piece of work I've ever done? No, I don't think it is. But it was a bit of fun. Pixel art, Mario. Less editing work for me. Get your hair cut. Bye. Well, that's what happens when you're not editing stuff. I forgot to do his hand, didn't I? So, sorry, this is 2 separate videos. Now it's finished. Yep, finished. Whatever. It's Mario in pixels on the wall. If you watched this all, thank you. And also, why did you watch this all? Comment, like, share, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Thank you.